Hey, what's going on guys, and welcome back to my Red Dead news series. So this week was Rockstar Games' earnings call, and they actually revealed some new data and stats for Red Dead Online and Red Dead Redemption 2 that's actually very surprising, and I'd go as far as saying pretty good news for the future of this game for anybody thinking that Rockstar has just given up with it. Now the earnings call is very long. I will have a full transcript down in the description if you guys are interested, but I am going to be basically highlighting the parts that you guys need to know as Red Dead and Rockstar Games fans. And first of all, let's go over this quote right here. So Red Dead Redemption 2 had an excellent quarter, which is actually surprising because as a player it feels like this has been probably one of the worst quarters for active players in Red Dead Online, but actually the game has sold extremely well, close to how well GTA 5 has been selling, which is actually very strong compared to the gap that's usually between both GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2. You know, they're almost selling the same amount of units in that quarter, which is insane. So they said the title's outperformance was primarily driven by strong holiday sales, and to date it has sold in nearly 43 million units worldwide. Guys, that is huge. Red Dead Redemption 2 has sold 43 million units now. They also said Red Dead Online has outperformed our expectations due to strong sales of Red Dead Redemption 2 and the continued influx of new players, alongside a series of updates including the 4th installment of the Quick Draw Club, All Hallows Call to Arms, the Halloween Pass 2, and the Holiday Call to Arms. You guys know that play Red Dead Online, none of these are considerable updates or anything that would keep people coming back to the game too much. But obviously it looks like they have seen an influx of players just with the sheer volume of just copies of Red Dead Redemption 2 they have been selling. Now credit here to Videotech for these tweets and graphics, but as you can see here, Red Dead Redemption 2 has sold the 43 million copies to date, and also 4 million within the last quarter. Now let's actually compare that to GTA 5. Now GTA 5 has sold 160 million units in total, which is insane, but also 5 million throughout the last quarter. So as you can see, Red Dead Online and Red Dead Redemption 2 is only a million units behind GTA 5. And this was also even picked up by some of the Take-Two investors that asked questions. And check out this statement, guys. They said, "Good afternoon, thanks for the question. I wanted to talk a little bit about Red Dead Redemption 2. It looks like you sold on a quarter-over-quarter basis an incremental 4 million units, your best quarter in a little bit quite some time. I'm curious, is there anything special that led to that increase in unit sales, or was this some sort of seasonality around the holidays? And secondly, I am just curious what you're seeing from new court spending on Red Dead Online versus sort of existing court spending." And they responded with, "So for Red Dead Redemption 2, we had a lot of holiday promos during the Christmas season, and that really drove a lot of the units, as well as we had a series of updates, which, let's be honest, probably wasn't justifying a lot of those sales. So a lot of people were playing the game and really drove a lot of those units, and in terms of the new court spending, we don't really have any real details on that." Now that's something that I've noticed they never really reveal, is the recurrent consumer spending, which is basically how many people buy microtransactions in Red Dead Online. They're not very transparent about what those are. I'm thinking the microtransactions and the gold bar sales in Red Dead Online probably aren't that strong because they usually reveal them for GTA 5 Online, which are usually pretty strong with a lot of players buying those shark cards for the new content. Now, although these stats are very good for the future of Red Dead Redemption 2, showing that there's still a lot of interest and appetite in the game for Rockstar to continue to support it, unfortunately, it does look like, as Tez pointed out, there's no update currently nearing the end of development. We can actually use Steam database to see what games are currently being updated and worked on by Rockstar, and both GTA 5 and even the GTA Trilogy game are continuing to receive updates on the Steam database, showing Rockstar are still updating them, they're testing them, they're working on them, whereas poor old Red Dead Online hasn't had one in quite some time. Tez also did point out here that the good thing is that we will be done with the expanded and enhanced edition in about 5 weeks from now. And you know, all we can really do from this point on is wait until March 15th for Rockstar to finish that expanded and enhanced edition, and hope that once that game is out the door and you know the GTA trilogy has been fixed, that we can actually start to get back some of these developers that were most likely reassigned to other priorities at Rockstar Games. So yeah, I just wanted to make today's video and let you guys know about these new results that should be very good news for Red Dead Redemption 2 in the long run anyway. and I will of course keep you guys up to date if we do start to see some activity on Steam database indicating we are getting a new DLC sometime soon. If you guys do want to be the first ones to know about any future Red Dead or Rockstar updates, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.